Yo, I said one line, just like one thing about juice in my last video, and the juice gangbangers just like came out like throwing up the J. It was crazy. I got all these questions and a couple people left comments like, why are you talking about juice? I can't listen to this. You talk bad about juice. Or how am I supposed to drink this many ounces of water without drinking any juice? Or my kids don't like water. All we give them is juice and you say it's bad for them. It's crazy. Just banging. Check this out, guys. Juice is not a health food. All right? It's not a health beverage. And so if you're going to Jamba Juice every day before work or something like that, you are not providing health to your body. You're actually making yourself less healthy. All right? And I'm going to break it down to you right now. Juice is causing diabetes. I know diabetics are out there scratching their head going, what? How is juice causing diabetes? Well, check this out. You go to your doctor and your doctor checks you for diabetes. What do they usually do? They check your blood sugar. They check your blood glucose. All right? And so blood glucose is only one sugar that's in your blood. It's only one sugar in your body. There can be several others. All right? And what's interesting is that they'll say, well, fruit has fructose in it. Fructose is fruit sugar, and fructose doesn't really impact your blood glucose, so go ahead and do it. Now, when your doctor checked your blood glucose, they didn't check your blood fructose. All right? This is a problem because the scientific research shows that the number one pro-diabetic sugar is fructose, fruit sugar. All right? And so you're consuming tons of fruit sugar when you're drinking all of this juice. Thus, fruit juice is leading you to diabetes. It's making you worse. Okay? And let's take this from like a historical perspective. I mean, let's look at our ancestors from, we'll just say 1,000 years ago, or we can even say 200 years ago. All right? If you didn't live in the tropical climates, if you weren't like the small percentage of people living in the tropical climate where fruit kind of like grew year round and people ate, a decent amount of fruit, but they also burned it off because they were working all day and whatnot. If you didn't live there and you lived somewhere in the rest of the world and you didn't have planes and trains and automobiles, and you didn't have refrigerators, and you didn't have freezers, and you didn't have genetic modification, hybridization, and all that, just how much fruit were you really eating? You weren't eating fruit year round. You might have gotten fruit. I mean, a plant or a tree was going to give you fruit for about 5 to 10 weeks per year. And after that, you're done. You can't save it. You can't freeze it. You can't do anything with it. It's over. No more fruit. Okay? And so I doubt our ancestors like went up to the apple tree and were like, oh, apple. What can I do with this apple? I'm going to take all the skin off. I'm going to take out all the fiber. I'm going to get rid of all the vitamins and minerals that are going to keep me healthy, and I'm going to juice it. No, they didn't do that. I mean, seriously, when have you ever like eaten 5 apples at one time in like 50 seconds? It doesn't happen, but that's what we're doing all of the time when we drink all of this juice. We are cranking up our blood fructose levels and giving ourselves diabetes, giving our children diabetes by putting these treetop apple juices and juice box this and juice box that in their lunch every day. You are just like charting the path to diabetes. You're giving your children diabetes. You're giving yourself diabetes by going to the juice shop every day. We have never consumed this much fruit sugar ever before in history. Okay? And so that's why I am not a fan of juice. It is not healthy for you. Okay? If you want to freshly squeeze your own juice, go for it. Make sure you drink it immediately so you can keep the nutrient value of it, because the nutrients will like almost immediately go. However, if it's processed juice, stay away from it. It is bad news. Okay? As far as fruit, hey, have a fruit here and there. I probably have maybe 2 apples a day, and I don't handle apples very well. I'll get extremely famished, I'll crash like 45 minutes after I have fruit. And so I make sure that I combine it with some fat, with some protein, typically with nuts, all right, in order to help slow down the absorption and keep my energy levels nice and stable. So if that, if you have that issue where you crash after fruits, that's something that you might want to do. But anyway, quit banging. Please quit banging for juice. Put down the J. All right? I'm out. I'll see you next time.